In today's small yet very impactful snapshot, we are going to be going over all of the brand new features in the latest snapshot 21W14A, which goes all the way from new raw ores to tough blobs. So if you're excited to see all of the new features added in this snapshot, be sure to drop the video a like and subscribe if you're new around here for daily Minecraft videos. But without wasting any more time, let's get right into the features. So I've actually got the changelog right here, everyone, not in my hands but on my other monitor, and the changes, although there's not a lot, they are actually very incredible, and it's something that I have actually been thinking about in the back of my mind for quite a while now. Even today, I know a lot of you might not actually believe this, but I think that a lot of us Minecraft players that have just been playing the game for a while have all thought of our own ideas for the game, and this is something that I was thinking about, especially with the introduction of the new deep slate variants of ores, and that is obviously what we got in today's snapshot, which is basically raw ores. So this is raw iron, this is raw copper, and this is raw gold. Now basically these are the three new variants of ores that you actually get when you break the actual ore block itself. So when you break these, no longer will you actually get the block itself, just like you would if you had silk touch with like a diamond or lapis or redstone ore block. You will actually get these ores themselves, the raw ore. Now this is really cool. It's like that when you are mining the block, you are actually mining out all of the stone and deep slate around it to get straight to the ore itself. Now if you just take a moment to look at the textures, they look insane. I absolutely love these. They fit the art style absolutely beautifully, and I do not know exactly which developer over at Mojang has been working on this, whether it was Japa or I really do not know, but just big props to whoever has been working on these, because in my opinion they look absolutely beautiful and they, as I said, fit the Minecraft art style perfectly. This iron one though, although it does look pretty cool, it does look a bit like pebbles or little stones or rocks. Now this does look pretty nice, and it does look pretty realistic if you think about it. Iron is a very dull looking ore, so this actually really does match quite nicely, but to make it fit with the Minecraft art style a bit more, I wish they added a bit more of that kind of peachy colour to it, added a bit more colour to it, just to, you know, add a bit of life and personality to it. But apart from that, as I said, I absolutely love this. The new copper texture, the new raw copper, does look absolutely insane. When I first looked at it, I could not help but think it looked a bit like raw beef or like pepperoni or something that went a bit rotten, but I do really like this. I like the way that the kind of coppery colour is blended in very nicely with the oxidized bit where it's very blue. I really do like this one. Honestly, this is probably my favourite. And finally, the raw gold. Oh, hello skeleton. The skeleton's come to have a little look. But yeah, this raw gold also does look very nice. I'd say this is my second favourite, just above raw copper. It does look really cool, but it does look a bit similar to glowstone in my opinion, so maybe some changes might be made to that if enough players do have difficulties with it. As we know, Mojang are making big moves to help those visually impaired players and people suffering from colour blindness, so maybe if some issues arise from this, they might actually change this. But I think that the three raw ores are very well defined and very distinguishable from each other, and I think that they do actually look different enough from anything we've got in the game at the moment. I just like how the copper looks a bit like some beef, this one looks a bit like some flint with some little bits at the bottom, and then you've got the iron one that just looks really cool and arguably the most unique. So if I actually go into survival right now and I go over and mine these ores, you actually see how it works. They do not drop the ore block itself, but it does go straight to the raw ore, which is really nice. I do really like this, and I did notice that this actually solved an issue with inventory space, because usually if you would mine a stone variant and then a deep slate variant, it would just cause cause even more complications. Now I believe this could also be a push by Mojang to improve the inventory situation we know they have been trying to fix with the bundle, which is also very nice. So let's continue, let's mine up this redstone, and you can actually see that this situation, what they have done, makes it very similar to redstone and diamonds, as I'll show you in a minute, where it just drops the single ore or the gem or the redstone itself rather than the block. It seems like a bit of a no-brainer now we actually look back on it, but as I said, it's just an absolutely incredible feature, very long awaited, and I'm just so excited to see it finally in the game. As you can see, this greatly improves the inventory situation, and if we just go over there to like where that little bit of copper is, if we actually mine up real quick and get a little look at it, if we actually break it, you will realize that it does not actually take up any more inventory space, but this actually goes into the exact same slot as the other copper we got from the deep slate over there. So as I said, this is incredible for the inventory situation, and it's just gonna be so game changing for the future of Minecraft. Now you might be thinking, what other changes is they of note in this snapshot? As Mojang says, it is a bit on the smaller side. The snapshot is not feature packed by any way, it is not overflowing with content, but I think that the quality of the changes just makes up for the small size of the snapshot. The one other big change of note is Tuff Blobs, which can actually now be found below the heights of 0 and 16, which is very interesting. So right now I am on level 13, so if we go into spectator mode and we actually fly around, we might actually be able to see some of these Tuff Blobs. Now the name itself is very unique and interesting. I just wonder where Mojang got that from, but yeah, this change is just pretty cool and helps us to find the new Tuff block, which personally I really like. But yeah, one change I feel like I should mention real quick is if we get a furnace, just put in a bit of coal, the raw ores do actually smelt exactly like this, so there's no big changes to the way ores are actually smelted. As you might have been able to gather, they just smelt the good old-fashioned way. But yeah everyone, that is actually it for this video. I really hope you did go on to enjoy. If you really enjoyed this snapshot and the video, be sure to drop the video a like and subscribe if you're new around here for daily Minecraft videos everyone. You really will not want to miss out. I've got a pretty cool video coming out tomorrow about some cool parity changes for Bedrock Edition, so you will not want to miss that. But thanks so much for watching everyone, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.